are too saucy. This babble shall not henceforth trouble me. Here is a coil with protestation. Go, get you gone, and let the papers lie. You would be fingering them to anger me.
She makes it strange, but she would be best pleased to be so angry with another letter.
Nay, would I be so angered with the same? Oh, hateful hands to tear such loving words. Look, here is writ, kind Julia, and here is writ, love-wounded Proteus. Poor wounded Niam, my bosom as a bed, shall lodge thee till thy wound be thoroughly healed. Be calm, good wind, blow not a word away, till I found each letter in the letter, except mine own name. Lo, here in one line is his name twice writ. Poor forlorn Proteus, passionate Proteus, to the sweet Julia. That I'll tear away. And yet I will not, since so prettily he couples it to his complaining names. Thus will I fold them, one upon another. Now kiss, embrace, contend, do what you will.
Madam, dinner is ready, and your father stays.
Well, let us go.
What, shall these papers lie like telltales here?
If you respect them, best to take them up. I see you have much mind to them.
Aye, madam, you may say what sense you see. I see things too.
Come, come, will it please you go?
Tell me, Pantino, what sad talk was that wherewith my brother held me in the cloister?
Was of his nephew Proteus, your son.
Why? What of him?
He wondered that your lordship would suffer to spend the youth at home, while other men, of slender reputation, put forth their sons to seek preferment out. He said your son Proteus was me, and did request me to importune you, so I would spend his time no more at home, which would be great improvement to his age, having known no traveling in me.
I have considered well his loss of time, and how he cannot be a perfect man, not being tried and tutored in the world. Tell me whither were I best to send him?
I think your lordship is not ignorant how his companion, youthful Valentine, attends the emperor at his royal court.
I know it well.
You are good, I think. Your lordship sent him thither.
I like thy counsel. Even with the speediest expedition, I shall dispatch him to the emperor's court.
Tomorrow, may it please you, Lord Alfonso, with other gentlemen of good esteem, are journeying to salute the emperor.
Good company to them shall Proteus go, and in good time. Now we will break with him.
Sweet love, sweet life, sweet life. Here is her hand, the agent of her heart. Oh, heavenly Julia.
Anna, what letter are you reading there?
May it please your lordship. Just a word or two of commendations sent from Valentine, delivered by friends that came from him.
Lend me the letter. Let me see what news.
There is no news, my lord, but that he writes how happily he lives, wishing me with him, partner of misfortune,
And how stand you affected to his wish?
as one relying on your lordship's will and not dependent on his friendly wish.
My will is something sorted with his wish. I am resolved that thou shalt spend some time with Valentinius in the emperor's court. Tomorrow be in readiness to go.
My lord, I cannot be so soon provided. Please you deliver it a day or two.
Look what thou wantst shall be sent after thee. No more of stay. Tomorrow thou must go. Come on, Pantino, you shall be employed to hasten on his expedition.
Thus have I shunned the fire for fear of burning. I fear to show my father Julius' letter, lest he should take exceptions to my love. Oh, how the spring of love resembleth the uncertain glory of an April day, and by and by a cloud takes all away.
Sir Proteus, your father calls for you. He is in haste. Therefore, I pray you, go.
Why, yes it is. My heart accords thereto.
strong. Anyways, let's continue on with the story. Valentine has gone to Milan, another Italian city, and has quickly fallen head over heels with Madame Silvia, the Duke's daughter. Meanwhile, back in Verona, Proteus and Julia affirm their love for one another. Proteus' father insists that Proteus go to Milan to accompany Valentine. Since he is forced to go, Proteus and Julia exchange rings as a symbol of their true love. Proteus is joyfully greeted by Valentine in Milan. Valentine wants to elope with Silvia and tells Proteus the plan. Later, Proteus also falls in love with Silvia. A good friend wouldn't help, but Proteus couldn't just ignore the love he felt for Madame Silvia. So he just made the decision to betray Valentine and Julia by telling the Duke about Valentine's plan to elope. After telling him, Proteus begs the Duke not to tell Valentine who told him. Little does he know, Julia, who misses Proteus terribly, decides to go to Milan, disguised as a male page named Sebastian.
Sir, your gloves.
Not mine. My gloves are on.
Why then this may be yours, for it is but one.
Ha! Let me see. I give it me, it's mine. Sweet ornament that decks the thing divine. Ah, Sylvia, Sylvia.
Madam Sylvia! Madam Sylvia!
Hana Sarah.
She's not within hearing, sir.
Why, who bid you call her?
Your worship, sir, or else I mistook.
Well, you'll still be too forward.
And yet, I was last chidden for being too slow.
Go to, sir. Tell me, do you know Madame Sylvia?
She that your worship loves?
Why, how know you that I'm in love?
Mary, by these special marks. First, you have learned, like Sir Proteus, to relish a love song like a robin's does, to sigh like a schoolboy who lost his ABCs, to fast like one that take diet. When he fasted, it was presently after dinner. When he looked sadly, it was to want of money. And now you are metamorphosed with the mistress. And when I look at you, I can hardly think of my master.
Are all these things perceived in me?
They are all perceived without you.
Without me, they cannot.
Without you, you are so without these follies that these follies are in you and shine through you, like the water in a urinal.
But tell me, dost thou know my lady Sylvia?
My sir, I know her not,
What doest thou know?
that she is not so fair as of you, love favor.
I mean that her beauty is exquisite, but her favor infinite.
You never saw her since she was deformed.
How long has she been deformed?
Ever since you loved her.
I have loved her ever since I saw her, and still I see her beautiful.
If you love her, you cannot see her,
Why?
because love is blind.
What should I see then?
Your own present folly.
I stand affected to her.
I would you were set so your affection would cease.
Last night she enjoined me to write some lines to one she loves.
And have you?
I have.
Are they not lately writ?
No, but as best as I can do them. Peace, here she comes.
Oh, just gentle motion. Oh, exceeding puppet. Now he will interpret to her.
Madame and mistress, 1,000 good morrows.
Oh, give me good even. Here's a million of manners. So Valentine and servant to you, 2,000. He should give her interest, as she gives it him.
As you enjoy me, I have writ your letter unto the secret nameless friend of yours, which I was much unwilling to proceed in, but for my duty to your ladyship.
I thank you, gentle servant. 'Tis very carefully done.
Now trust me, madame, it hardly came off. For being ignorant to whom it goes, I read at random, very doubtfully.
Perchance you think too much of so much pains?
No, madame, so instead you. I will write, and please you command 1,000 times as much, and yet
A pretty period. Well, I guess the sequel. And yet I will not name it. And yet I care not. And yet, take this again. And yet I thank you, meaning henceforth to trouble you no more. And yet you will. And yet another yet.
what means your ladyship? Do you not like it?
Yes, yes, the lines are very quaintly writ. But since, unwillingly, take them again. Nay, take them.
Madame, they're for you.
I, sir, you writ them at my request, but I will none of them. They are for you. I would have writ them
himself should write the letter?
How now, sir? What are you reasoning with yourself?
Nay, I was rhyming. 'Tis you that have the reason.
To do what?
To be a spokesman for Madame Sylvia. Why, she woos you by a letter.
Why, she hath not written to me.
What need she when she hath made you write to yourself? Why, do you not perceive the jest?
No, believe me.
She has given you a letter,
That's the letter I wrote to her friend.
and that letter she hath delivered to Ferdinand.
I wouldn't were no worse.
A word, 'tis as well, for often you have writ to her, and she, in modesty, or else in want of idle time, could not again reply, or fearing else the messenger that might her mind